Let's start with the controversial one, the React channels. React videos gained major popularity with the Fine Bros on their React channel, though React videos originate long before them and even the internet. No matter how much the Fine Bros wanted to copyright React content, it was fair game for all. Not all reactions are created equal, with some providing unique insight into professions, crafts, or cultures, while some just steal TikToks or do you laugh you lose with some of the fakest laughs imaginable, while others still react to just about anything while not cleaning their room and ordering DoorDash. Asmongold, if you're watching this, I know you don't DoorDash, I'm just joking around. Thanks for unpausing, by the way. The rule of thumb for React content is that you link the original video, wait at least 2 days since the original upload, and do something more than just saying, "Wow," or "Chat, is this real?" Some prominent examples, good and bad, are Sniper Wolf, Asmongold, and the Corridor Crew, but only sometimes. Mr. Beast channels. Now, I don't mean the channels owned by Mr. Beast. No, I mean the channels that are inspired by his methods. You know, the Mr. Beast type thumbnails, creating a grand spectacle, and spending a lot of money. These types of channels create videos around challenges for money, building secret rooms, buying cursed Amazon packages, and following whatever type of video is trendy to the point that I don't even know who started the trend. Now, I have nothing against these channels, as they are targeted primarily towards children, and usually include loud reactions, quick cuts, and a lot of colors. Channel examples include the Stokes Twins, Topper Guild, and the Royalty Family. VTubers. These channels are usually defined as a channel that uses a virtual avatar to represent themselves on YouTube and or Twitch, though that can include many channels that are not really VTubers. They are most prominently seen as channels that use 2D avatars that is rigged in a way that allows the movements of the real person to be mirrored by said image, with the image usually being in an anime style. VTubers gained a rise in popularity during 2020 because people were stuck indoors for some reason, but they originate all the way back to 2016 with Kazuna AI as the first VTuber. These channels also are frequently streamers on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, and maybe Kick, I don't know. I don't go to gambling sites. Their popularity has grown so much to the point that there are companies dedicated entirely to VTubing, such as Hololive, VShojo, and FaZe Connect, where they gain revenue from streaming, concerts, and merchandise. Mason jars sold separately. They also have a large following on 4chan, but for the sake of your sanity, do not go there. Prominent examples of VTubers include Iron Mouse, Shy Lily, and the war criminal Pipkin Pippa. Gaming channels. These channels focus on video game content. There are so many types that it could be a video on its own. Some will take a deep dive into the lore of video game franchises for the enjoyment of the viewers. Others primarily focus on Let's Play videos where the focus is on letting the viewers experience the game with the channel owner and adding in their own humor or screams if playing a horror game. And others still drive to break a game to their will with challenge runs or speed runs. I can barely finish Mario 64 normally. There's no way I'm doing a half A press. One thing these channels have in common is they revolve around video games, whether it be gaming in general or a specific genre or franchise. Notable examples include Markiplier for his long Let's Plays, VaatiVidya for his deep dives into the lore of FromSoft games, and Maxor for his comedy videos that are like seizures but in visual form, but in a good way. History channels. No, not that history channel with Pawn Stars and aliens. I mean channels that dive into explaining historical periods or events in an entertaining and informative form. History class in school is usually boring for me, yet these channels do the impossible by making history fun through the use of animation, speculation, and dissection. Some channels create animated retellings of historical events such as wars, while others may inform the viewers of lesser-known historical periods or footnotes. Or maybe even create an alternate retelling of events to speculate on how history would be different if a few events were altered. And if you enjoy World War II facts or stories, then oh boy do they have you covered. Examples include the Fat Electrician for war stories, Alternate History for speculative history, and Oversimplified for his amazing animations. Speaking of animations, animation channels. Do you like pictures? What about moving pictures? Then these channels are for you. And they do more than just create wonderful works of art. Some devote their channel to telling life stories or experiences, while others create completely original fictional tales or even fan animations of other videos or clips. The art can range from the more simplistic yet wonderfully crafted to the ultra detailed. And this isn't limited to the second dimension, oh no. Some utilize 3D animations in programs like Blender or Source Filmmaker. Great examples are Jaden Animations, Glitch, and The Odd Ones Out. Gun channels. These channels love firearms and want to show you just how awesome they are. Have you ever wondered what an RPG would do to a human body? They got you covered. Or maybe you want to know the history of an obscure gun? They got that too. Or maybe you just want to see some stuff blown up? Then yep, they got you covered. These channels have a passion for all things gun, and they want to share it with the world, but in a safe and informative way. You may assume that these are just rednecks looking for an excuse to shoot stuff, but they are usually well-informed and experienced firearm users that understand how to safely use them and enjoy sharing their knowledge and safety tips with their audience. They follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Treat all guns as if they're loaded. Never point a gun at anything you're not gonna shoot. Keep your finger off the trigger until it's time to shoot, and always know what's behind the target. These channels have a wide range of content, and some even use high-speed cameras to show firearms in slow motion. Great examples include Kentucky Ballistics, Brandon Herrera, and High Speed Ballistics. Shorts channels. These channels primarily focus on, you guessed it, shorts. Shorts themselves are very diverse, ranging from eating weird food for a whole minute, animation parodies, fun fact channels, and even life advice. Shorts type content gained major traction on the platform Vine, which shut down in 2017. The medium rose to the popularity it enjoys now thanks to TikTok, and now every major social media seems to have their own version of shorts. Vine had Vines, TikTok has TikToks, YouTube has Shorts, and Facebook I think has Reels? Shorts usually have a snappy intro to keep the viewers from strolling away, and are often much faster paced than the longer videos, but not always. Since most shorts are viewed via the Shorts feed, most channels are at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm, even more so than longer videos, as they have to hope that the feed even pushes their short to begin with. This can lead to many Shorts creators following trends in your Shorts feed just being filled with the same type of video with that same song playing in the background each and every time. I'm sure you know the feeling. Some Shorts channels include Pirate Software, Royal Pear, and Dano Draws. Essay channels. You know how much you hated writing essays for stuff in school? Yeah, well these channels do that for fun. Essay channels can have an overlap with many other types of channels, since they can write an essay on just about anything. And I do mean anything. Want an essay on the history of a video game franchise? They got you covered. Want an essay on why a certain movie is one of the best pieces of media ever created? Yep, they got that. Want an essay on how Disneyland's Fast Passes have changed over time? Yep, that's a thing too. And they are all amazingly written. These channels will usually go above and beyond in their videos by pulling apart tiny details, bringing in historical background, and adding in ideas you may have never even considered. And writing is not easy. I should know. I suck at writing this very script. But these channels not only succeed at writing a captivating essay to inform and persuade, but they also edit the video in an appealing and stunning manner. Essay channels include Defunct Lane for Disney and amusement park essays, Thomas Flight for movie essays, and then there are just a ton of channels with a video on why Fallout New Vegas is the greatest game ever made apparently. Like, I get it, it's good, but why are there so many? Moving on. Tech channels. Wondering how a new phone handles, or if a new smart device actually works, then these channels have got you covered. These channels primarily focus on reviewing and testing devices, reporting on tech-related news, and providing their own opinions on products that have just now hit the market or may soon hit the market. Some common types of content that are made are comparison videos where they compare two different yet similar types of products, unboxing videos, tips and tricks videos, and in some cases, showing off a piece of tech that is not yet available to the public. When I built my first PC, these channels were a lifesaver, because without their tutorials, I would have been lost on what CPU or GPU to get, let alone knowing how to put it together. As for the latest and greatest phones and smart devices, personally, I just stick to using the same old phone until I inevitably drop it one too many times, and then I just upgrade it. But for those that like to stay on top of the latest and greatest gadgets and have the money to invest in them, or those that are just curious on what new things are coming into the market, these channels are for you. Channels like this include Marcus Brownlee, Linus Tech Tips, and Mr. Who's the Boss. Well, that's all the time I have for channel types today, and if you want more like this, let me know, as there are way more channel types than just the ones mentioned. But until next time, remember to like, subscribe, and stay awesome, y'all.